Ever spent hours creating drawings for your development application, only to have councils reject them on first submission? Or worse, submitted plans with incorrect scales, missing title blocks, or unprofessional layouts that delay your project and cost you money? There's a better way to create council-ready drawings that get approved in the first submission. Hi, Matt here from SolidDrafter. Welcome to part 3 of our Verandah project tutorial series. In the previous tutorial, we completed the site plan model showing both existing and proposed layouts. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to create professional, council-ready PDF exports using layout mode, the same export process SolidCore Engineering uses for hundreds of successful development applications across Australia. By the end of this tutorial, you'll transform your model space drawings into quality PDFs that meet every council's submission requirements. In Australia, councils request for an update on up to 30% of first submissions due to poor formatting, incorrect scales, and incomplete title block details. That's where SolidDrafter's layout mode solves the problem. We've built a council-compliant export system based on successful submissions through SolidCore Engineering. Let's start by switching to layout mode. Click the layout mode button here in the top toolbar. This takes you from your drawing workspace to the professional sheet layout. This is how your drawing will look like when you export it in PDF. To move the layout, simply hold the left mouse button and move the cursor. To zoom in and out, use the mouse wheel. Notice the pre-formatted title block. This follows AS 1100 Australian drafting standards. It includes client details, project name and number, site address, drawing title, drawing number, and revision tracking. All the information councils require in each drawing for lodgement. To complete the title block, click on the project details button. Here's where you provide the essential information. For client name, enter your client's full name or company. For project name, type New Verandah. For the site address, write down the location of the proposed development. Project number follows your internal numbering system. For drawing number, use A for architectural, followed by the drawing number, for instance A100 for site plans. We are preparing the layout for site plans, so under drawing title type existing and proposed site plans. Always leave the scale as is. We are going to adjust the scales on the viewports if it's needed. It's the first time that we are generating this drawing, so it's revision A. If you need to update the drawing later and regenerate the drawing, change it to revision B so that you can keep track of the updates. For reason for issue, enter council approval or development application. Set the date you create the drawing, then click Save Project Details. Now notice how every field populates in the title block automatically. Time to add viewports. Viewports are windows that show your model space drawing on the sheet layout. Think of them as picture frames. You can have multiple frames showing different views or scales of the same drawing. Click Add Viewport button in the top corner, then click on the layout where you want the viewport. To position it, hold the left mouse button on the viewport window and drag. Notice the scale drop down in the top left of the viewport. You can change the scale here. Now you can see in this viewport that it doesn't show the full extent of the site plan. To edit the viewport content, double-click on the viewport window with the left mouse button. It turns orange, meaning you're in edit mode. Now you can pan the drawing inside the viewport by holding the left mouse button and moving your view. This doesn't change the scale. It just repositions what's visible in this window. Double-click anywhere on the layout to exit edit mode. Here is a pro tip. Never use the mouse wheel to zoom inside a viewport when edit mode is active. This breaks the scale lock and your dimensions will be incorrect. Always use the pan function by holding left click and dragging. For our veranda project, we need two viewports, one showing the existing site plan, one showing the proposed site plan. This side-by-side comparison is exactly what you need to show. Now add a second viewport, resize it by clicking the viewport border and dragging the corner handles, then double-click to enter edit mode and position your proposed plan. Before generating the PDF drawing, we need to clean up elements that were helpful during drafting, but don't belong in the final submission. Those pink custom grid lines we used for alignment, they need to be removed. Go back to Model Space, select each grid line in the Shapes table, and delete them one by one. Check your viewports and make sure everything is visible and properly positioned. Are north arrows showing? Are all dimension lines complete and readable? If any elements are cut off, go back to Model Space and adjust. For example, if a dimension line is partially hidden, select it and click Change Location to reposition. Or, if a surface is covering important details, select that surface and use the layer controls to send to back. Now it's the moment of truth. Generate your PDF drawing. Click the Export PDF button at the top. SolidDrafter generates a print quality PDF with proper line weights, correct scales, and embedded title block information. The file downloads automatically. Open the drawing and have a look at the final outcome. Congrats! You generated the site plan for your project and now can submit as part of your development application. In our next tutorial, we'll show you how to create external elevations, height annotations, and finished ground level markings. The final piece councils need for this development application for our veranda project. You'll learn how to transform your floor plans into elevation drawings. For platform support and tutorial queries, email us at support@soliddrafter.com.au. And for engineering design for your specific project, reach out to SolidCore Engineering at admin@solidcoreeng.com. Ready to start creating council-ready plans for your next project? Visit soliddrafter.com.au to start your free trial today. Thanks for watching. With SolidDrafter, you're always drafting with confidence.